Hey, welcome back. This look is not going to be for everyone. It's kind of a grungy, vampy Thanksgiving look. Anyway, I start out with my eyeshadow. I'm using this eye crayon. This is by Wet n Wild. It's just a brown shade and it is shiny. So if you want a mattified eyeshadow look, you probably want to find a matte eye crayon. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and blend out the edges of that. So as usual, kind of just drag that out to where you want it. And then I'm going in with my Juvia's Place eyeshadow. I'm taking this dark brown shade. I believe this is a Chocolates palette. I'm just gonna place that all over the lid. And then I'm gonna take a lighter chocolatey brown shade and blend out the edges of it. And the reason I say that this is gonna be not for everyone is because I'm gonna put eyeshadow in places that you probably would never put eyeshadow. Well, on my face, okay? You'll see what I mean a little bit later. But anyway, we're blending out the edges of that deeper shade, and then I'm just gonna clean it up. As usual, we're going in with the e.l.f. primer. I have so many acne scars. I'm so sad about my face. But I go ahead and make sure I get a good layer of that on, and then I'm gonna color correct. Is anybody else on birth control or an IUD? Because as soon as I got this thing placed, maybe like 2 weeks later, I started breaking out like cystic acne, like crazy. It's been really bad, but I'm thinking about getting it removed because I just want my face back. A little forewarning, I'm putting on a whole lot of makeup today, and some of this will probably be unnecessary, but I'm in the mood to just cake my face. So after my color corrector, I went in with a concealer that was a few shades lighter than my skin tone, and I'm just gonna blend that out before I set all of this. To set my concealer and color corrector, I'm going in with two powders. One of them is closer to my skin tone and the other is like way lighter than me. So the darker one's going on my face, and then I'm using a damp beauty blender for this process. And then the lighter one I'm going to use underneath my eye. I want my face to be slayed and full coverage, so I'm using two foundations, my NARS foundation, and I'm also going to go in with my usual L'Oreal foundation. But look at the color match. I think that's pretty good. I'm just going to use a brush to stipple that into my face, and then after I'm done using the brush, you'll see me use a beauty blender, and it's just going to be a damp blender. Bring some warmth back into my face. I'm going to use this e.l.f. putty bronzer, and what I'm going to do is just place it with the brush so I can carve out my cheek area, and then I'll go back and kind of blend it out. Of course, I go back behind myself and I use the sponge just to make sure all those edges are blended nicely and that there's nothing harsh happening. Now it's time to conceal the under eye, and I'm going back to my favorite concealer ever. This is by CoverGirl, and it is just so creamy and hydrating. This is my favorite concealer, and I stopped using it for a while just to try out something else. Completely forgot about it, and now here I am. I went and grabbed another one, and I love it. It's the best. I am using a brush for this concealer because it's so easy to blend out. So I work on the edges in the middle of my face, and then I work on the edges on the outer part of my face, and the middle just kind of dries down and it gets tacky, and I love that. I want to get a little bit brighter, so I'm going in with my L'Oreal True Match concealer right under the front part of my eye. And then I'm going to let it dry down while I apply my blush. We're using the Rare Beauty blush. This is in the shade Faith, I believe. And I want this look to be really warm, so I'm not using pink today. I'm blending this blush up to my cheekbone, like kind of far up, because I'm gonna end up attaching my eyeshadow to it a little bit later. You'll see what I mean. But I'm trying to place it really high on my cheekbones. And then I go ahead and I blend out that concealer under my eye. I don't take it all the way over. I just stay under like the front area. I go ahead and set my under eye with my Beauty Bakery Pinch of Flour powder. This is in the shade Almond. And I'm trying to stay like in the warm tones, so I didn't want to go in with anything too bright underneath my eye. And then I'm just using a damp beauty blender for this process. I'm going to set the under eye, I'm going to set my chin above my lip, and then the bridge of my nose and my forehead. Then we're going in with bronzer. We're using the Juvia's Place as always. I like this deeper shade for this look because it's going to kind of tie into my blush and make me look super duper warm and bronzy. Maybe not bronzy, but super warm. And then I take it on the bridge of my nose as well, just to carve it out, get some contouring going. I did add some more of that powder under my eye to catch the fallout, because I'm using this deep brown shade again on my lower lash line, and it's gonna get messy. Then I'm going in with that lighter chocolatey brown shade, and this is where I attach my eyeshadow to the top of my blush. So I'm blending it all over and it gets messy. This is not for everybody, but I just wanted to try something different. I wanted this look to be kind of grungy and vampy. So that's why I took it over so far. And then we're going in with a blush, and we're just gonna go on top of that area, go in with some black liner on the lower lash line, and then we're gonna tight line as well. Added a pinch of my Milani strobe light highlighter to the center of the bridge of my nose and then the tip of my nose. I'm also going to put that highlighter on the inner parts of my eye, the inner corner. And then I went in with my lip liner. This is in the shade Black by Black Opal. And then we're going to take this Milani lipstick. I'll list the shades if you guys are interested in the comment section. I'm going to get kind of messy with this lipstick and mush it into that lip liner because it's a little bit harsh. I'm just trying to even it out a little bit. And you can leave it nice and matte just like this, or you can add a gloss like I did. And this is going to be the final look, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have an amazingly beautiful Thanksgiving with your family. Till next time, bye.